Let's get the elephant out of the room. I am not a novice to Trinidad Carnival, but if I were going to Trinidad for the first time, I would be bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and feeling extremely excited to go. Because knowing that I will be able to do something that I've wanted to do for a long time will just excite me to my core. So in this video, I am going to share 7 things that I would do right now if I were going to Trinidad Carnival for the first time. Wanting to go to Trinidad for Carnival is a bucket list item for so many women, and I get it. When I played maths for the first time as an adult, I was over the moon. But the reality is planning the experience was no easy feat. So these are the 7 things that I will do to make the experience as smooth as possible. Before I get into it, click the like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications bell, because over on this corner of the internet, we talk about everything Trinidad Carnival and beauty. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing that I will do is decide when I am going to Trinidad. Trinidad is coming around every single year. So depending on when I can realistically go will determine what my planning schedule will look like. So if I am going next year, which is in 12 months, then I have 12 months to plan. If I am going in 2 years, then I have 24 months to plan. I will decide very clearly when I am going to Trinidad Carnival, and I will mark that on my calendar. Because if you do not have a clear vision and a clear date for when you are going to hit your goal of going to Trinidad Carnival, you will never hit it. You cannot say you want to do something and not have a clear goal. It will keep you accountable so that when the time comes, you can look back and assess whether you hit your goal or you did not hit your goal, or whether you are on track or not to hit your goal of going to Trinidad Carnival. Let me tell you something. We are breaking this down like we are snipers. So that is the very first thing that I will do. The next thing that I will do after I decide when I am going to Trinidad Carnival and I have that marked on my calendar, I will create a budget. The budget will include all of the different aspects of the experience that I personally want to experience. And at the very bare minimum, I would need flight, hotel, costume, my beauty service. Those are the bare minimum that I will need for my Trinidad Carnival experience. Once I identify every aspect that I want to enjoy for my Trinidad Carnival, I would identify how much it will cost for my flight, my hotel, how much a costume will cost on average, and all the beauty services that I would want to make my Carnival Monday and Carnival Tuesday that much more fabulous. Okay? Once I have those numbers and I have a total number, I would divide that by the amount of months that I have before my expected Trinidad Carnival date. In doing so, I will be able to allocate a percentage of my monthly income for the duration of time that I have to plan to save for Trinidad Carnival. The third thing that I will do is I will start to research the mass bands. Because there are so many options, I want to make sure that I am in the band that will give me the experience that I ultimately want. So I will go on Instagram or TikTok or just Google Trinidad Carnival mass bands and see what comes up. From there, I will start to read what the mass bands are all about. In doing so, I can get a good sense for the personality of the band, the essence of the band, what kind of experience that they are trying to provide for their masqueraders, who can ultimately be me. Once I have narrowed it down to 3 bands, I would then go and follow all of their social media accounts. Because even though I may have resonated with how they describe themselves and what they are about as a band as a whole, if I'm not liking their costumes, then you're not seeing me. I want to absolutely love what I see when band launch comes out. So by following their social media accounts, I would stay up to date with everything that they release, including band launching, costume designs, registration timelines, everything. The fourth thing I will do is I will make a game plan for my fetes. I will identify how many fetes I want to go to each day. Then I would find out which fetes fit into that schedule, whether it's 1 fete a day, 2 fetes, or even 3 fetes a day. And trust me, it is very possible for you to go to 3 fetes a day. Maybe your body can or cannot handle it, but Trinidad Carnival offers fetes round the clock. so you can go to fetes morning, day, or night. So I would identify which fetes I want to go, how many fetes I want to go to each day, and then I would find fetes that fit that schedule. The fifth thing I will do is start following Face Candy Studio on Instagram and reserve my Airbrush Carnival makeup as soon as possible. The earlier that I can get in and reserve my Airbrush Carnival makeup experience, the better chances I have at getting the appointment that I want. Specifically since I want to meet up with my band on Carnival Monday and Carnival Tuesday and enjoy the entire road experience on both days. Before I continue, if you will be in Trinidad for Carnival this year, reserve your Airbrush Carnival makeup experience with the Face Candy Studio team. My airbrush makeup artists are the best of the best, understanding how to make you look and feel flawless all day and all night, so you look polished for your entire road experience. The link to reserve is down below. And number 6, I will start listening to all of the new soca songs for that season. Not only would I want to make sure that I have my budget right and my costume and my beauty experience reserved, I will also want to make sure that I can fully participate in the carnival experience. It's one thing to have all the logistics taken care of, but if you don't know the artists, if you don't know the songs, then you're not really going there to enjoy yourself. I will start listening to all of the songs and even start identifying my favorite ones. Because when you hear the music when you're home as opposed to when you are on the road, you have like an out-of-body experience. It literally takes you to another place. I've said before that going to Trinidad Carnival is a different type of freedom. And knowing the music and understanding the music adds to the experience that much more. And the last thing that I will do is I will start my fitness plan early, because going to Trinidad Carnival is not a relaxing, lay down on the side of the pool type of vacation. If I have my costume, my airbrush makeup, all of my accessories, I have everything that will make my Carnival Monday and Tuesday spectacular, and I have all of the fetes that are perfect for me, the last thing that I need to happen is my body to conk out on me. And that is very possible simply by just being in the sun for too long. So I will start my fitness routine very early. Push-ups, walking around the block, going to the gym, whatever it may be to get my heart rate up. Because when I say you need stamina for Trinidad, you need stamina. So there you have it. The 7 things that I will do right now if I were planning my first Trinidad Carnival experience. Follow these steps and you will be off to a great start to planning the most epic Trinidad Carnival experience of your life. And if you are feeling a little unsure on how to approach Trinidad Carnival, book a 15-minute consultation with me where we can identify your blocks and help you get unstuck and clear on how to move forward with your Trinidad Carnival plans. The link to book is below. That's it for me. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, stay beautiful.